Meet Susanna, once a prominent socialite whose name was whispered in glamorous circles. Today, she lives in a state far removed from that splendor. In a mansion that once bustled with laughter and light, she now roams alone, surrounded by echoes of the past. The grand halls, now shadowed and cold, mirror her current state of isolation and despair. This dilapidated mansion is more than just her home. It's a testament to how drastically her life has changed. Each creaking floorboard underfoot tells a story of past grandeur, contrasting starkly with her present solitude. Susanna's journey from societal darling to solitary figure sets the stage for an exploration of deep, timeless themes of isolation, loss, and the glimmer of hope that renewal brings. As we delve further, you'll witness the highs and lows that define her story, an odyssey marked by poignant emotion and quiet resilience. Stay with us as we uncover more about Susanna's life, her struggles, and the flicker of hope buried beneath years of neglect. The tale has just begun, and what follows will reveal much about the power of memory, love, and perseverance. There was a time when Susanna's life was filled with luxury and social gatherings. She graced the finest events, surrounded by admirers and friends. They all marveled at her elegance, her charm, her unparalleled presence. In these golden days, Susanna and Jen were inseparable, basking in a world of opulence and high society. Their love was the talk of the town, a shining beacon of romance and sophistication. But those days, so vibrant and full, now exist only in memory. As we move forward, you'll see how the tides of fate began to change for Susanna and Jen, pushing them down paths neither could have expected. Everything changed when Jen was exiled due to a high-profile scandal. The news of his disgrace spread like wildfire, tarnishing their once vibrant life. Friends who had once filled their halls with laughter and warmth turned away, not wanting to associate with scandal. Even the loyal servants, who had been part of their lives for so long, slowly disappeared. Susanna found herself abandoned, left to face the deafening silence alone. This was the moment her isolation truly began. With Jen gone, and the absence of those who had surrounded her, the weight of loneliness grew unbearable. It was the catalyst for her downfall, the beginning of her descent into despair. The opulent rooms that once echoed with joy now only reflected her solitude. Yet in this darkness, there lies the seed of something more. As we move forward, you'll see how Susanna navigates this desolation, holding on to the frail threads of hope and resilience. This is only the beginning of her journey, a prelude to the hardship she must endure and the strength she will need to summon. Stay with us as the path unfolds further into the depths of her struggle and beyond. Winter settled in, deepening Susanna's sense of isolation and loss. Each day blurred into the next as she clung to fragments of her past, reminiscing and reading old letters by the dim fire. The mansion, once filled with life, now echoed with cold emptiness. Every corner held a memory, every letter a lingering ghost of happier times. The bitter chill seemed to penetrate not just the walls, but also her heart, amplifying her solitude. Nights were the hardest, as silence enveloped her, broken only by the distant howl of the wind. Susanna's daily routine became a ritual of sorrow, a poignant dance with memories of a life that seemed so distant now. And yet, amidst this desolation, there lingered a flicker of something indefinable, a faint hope, perhaps, that the winter of her life might someday give way to spring. As we move forward, you'll see how this fragile glimmer begins to take shape. One summer day, Jen, now a rehabilitated public figure, drove by Susanna's mansion. The grandeur of the past seemed ghostly and distant through his car window. Memories of their shared history resurfaced, tugging at his heart. As he drove past, he thought of Susanna's solitude, the mansion's desolation, and his role in her suffering. Jen knew that his past mistakes had confined her to that lonely existence. Compelled by a mix of nostalgia and newfound purpose, he made a decisive turn towards the mansion's gates. The past had held them apart, but perhaps it could also be a bridge to a better future. Thoughts of reconciliation filled his mind as he wondered if a visit might bring some form of solace, to him, to her, to that empty, echoing house. With a determined breath, he parked the car and stepped out, the weight of his resolve heavier than ever. As we move forward, you'll see how this chance encounter becomes a catalyst for their reunion, setting the stage for a renewal neither had anticipated. Moved by nostalgia and guilt, Jen decided to visit Susanna. As he stepped through the door, memories of their past flooded his mind. He found her in a state of neglect, her once radiant presence now dimmed by years of solitude. But in that moment of reunion, emotions ran high. Tears welled up in Susanna's eyes as she saw Jen standing before her. The weight of their shared past, the pain of their separation, all came to the forefront. Yet in the midst of sorrow, there was a glimmer of hope. They embraced, and in that embrace, the promise of renewal sparked. The desolate mansion, a symbol of Susanna's isolation, began to feel just a bit warmer. Hope, long extinguished, began to rekindle. Their reunion was not just about reconnection, but the dawn of a new beginning. As we move forward, you'll see how this moment sets the stage for a profound transformation, both within the mansion and their hearts. Their reunion breathed new life into the mansion, symbolizing the renewal of their relationship. Once a place steeped in shadows of the past, it now echoed with laughter and the sounds of shared determination. Together, Susanna and Jen embraced this transformation. Each stroke of paint, each repaired corner, standing as a testament to their renewed bond. This wasn't just about reconstructing walls and roofs, but about mending the fragments of their emotions and trust. Every flower that blossomed in the garden was a symbol of hope taking root again, just as their love did. As the mansion steadily transformed from a decaying relic to a vibrant home, so did their relationship, hinting at the blossoming of a new chapter in their lives. The renewal was evident not only in the physical structure around them, but in the smiles they shared and the newfound lightness in their steps. As we move forward, you'll see how Jen's internal struggles resurface, testing the strength of this renewal. But for now, the mansion stands as a beacon of what's possible when love and perseverance intertwine. Jen's struggle with his past mistakes was far from over. Each night, memories of the scandal haunted him, tearing at his resolve. But now he wasn't alone. Susanna, ever patient and steadfast, stood by his side. Her unwavering faith in his capacity for change provided a beacon of hope in his darkest hours. Together, they shared moments of reflection and determination, forging a path towards redemption. Susanna's support was the lifeline Jen desperately needed, a constant reminder that he could rebuild not just the mansion, but his very soul. As we move forward, you'll see how perseverance and hope can transform even the deepest scars into new beginnings. In the entwining threads of their story, hope and perseverance became the loom. Overcoming trials that once threatened to sever their bond, Susanna and Jen worked hand in hand, steadfast in their resolve. Each step they took, each plan they made, wove a tapestry of resilience and new beginnings. The mansion, once a symbol of isolation, stood now as a testament to their unwavering spirit. Fully transformed, it echoed with the promise of their shared dreams. Together, they had persevered, building not just a home, but a future radiant with hope. Their journey wasn't merely about restoring walls and gardens. It was about nurturing a love that had endured every storm. And in doing so, they reminded us all of the power of hope and the boundless strength found in perseverance. As we conclude this tale, we are left with the enduring image of a couple who, against all odds, have built a future together, one filled with infinite potential and unwavering hope. In the end, their journey revealed a timeless truth: love endures. Susanna and Jen, once torn apart by scandal and isolation, now stand united in a bond renewed by time and perseverance. Their relationship, rekindled through trials and tribulations, radiates with the promise of a better future. As they walk together through the lively mansion that has been transformed by their love and effort, the echoes of past sorrows fade away, replaced by laughter and warmth. The ghosts of desolation have been banished, making way for a new chapter filled with hope and vitality. Their love story, intertwined with the walls of this mansion, becomes a testament to the enduring power of connection and renewal. For Susanna and Jen, the future shines brightly, a beacon of what love can overcome and achieve. And so, we leave them here, in this place of promise and potential, their hearts and home forever touched by the enduring flame of love. As we close this chapter, let us remember that renewal is always within reach, no matter how distant it may seem. Thank you for journeying with us through this tale of transformation and hope. Until next time.